Hi everyone, welcome to this video. And this video we are going to solve this longest consecutive sequence. Okay, this is problem number 128 as you can see, and given the problem statement is given an unsorted array of integers nums written the length of the longest consecutive elements sequence. You must write an algorithm that runs in the order of n time. Okay, and so the problem here given is like you will be given an array of integers. Okay, and then you need to just give the output as a longest consecutive number. Okay, so in this case it's 4 because like it's 1 2 3 4, and in this case it's 9 because like 0, there is 1 also, 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 till 8, so it's total 9 consecutive numbers, okay, in the line. And that is what consecutive number means. So like how we are going to solve this problem. So first of all, we and there is a thing that we need to do in this order of n time. Okay, so we can do is we can max count, initialize a variable named max count, okay, with 0, and nums set equals to new set nums. Okay, and we are going now to loop over this num. Okay, nums array. So what this is doing is it is creating a new iterable object num sets. Num sets, so sets is like somewhere you will not probably encounter duplicate values. Okay, so first of all, when this 0 and 0 would be considered as only 1 0, so it is also iterable object. Okay, so for each iteration what we would do is like we would check whether if like this so we would check with whether it this num set has this num minus 1 or not, or like in this case like 100 minus 1 is equal to 99. Okay, so we would check whether this num minus 1 is not is there or not. Why? Because we need to make sure that it is the beginning of that consecutive numbers. Okay, so in this case like 4 minus 1 is 3, and 3 is already there. 3 minus 1 3 minus 1 is equal to 2, 2 minus 1 is equal to 1. So we need to check this like 1 minus 1 is 0, and there is no 0 over here, so we can consider that it is the beginning of the consecutive numbers like 1 2 and 3 4, right? So first we need to check this, and then we can uh, uh, initialize a variable like count equals to 1. Okay, and then we can do is loop over this, let num is called num. Okay, current num equals to num. Okay, while like this num set has Mm. So what we are doing here is we are initializing a variable count with 1, okay, and current num is equal to num, okay. So then what we are doing is like if we are checking that there is a num plus 1 in this some num set. Yes, if it is there, then go increment this count plus 1, okay, and current num also plus 1. And for the next then what this current num is updated now, and the next loop will begin and check whether current num has its value, okay. So in this case, like we can consider is like this loop while loop was started when it encountered 1, okay. So 1 plus 1 is equal to 2, and so it is checking for in the second loop 2 plus 1 equal to 3, and the 3 is there, yes, and it goes on, okay. So like this it goes on, okay. Now max count is a variable, okay. Max count is a variable, and you need to uh, keep the count of like sorry, okay. At the end of this while loop we need to increment the max count whatever it is, okay. And then after this loop we would return this max count. So now going through the state the program once, it is initializing with the 0, okay. Num set is creating a set array of the array which would consider, which would be also iterable object with the unique numbers, okay. It is going for the each it is looping over this number, this loop. In this condition it is checking whether this num has this current number has its previous value on this set. If not, then only it can go to increment it, because it is counting for the it is we count it as a beginning of the consecutive numbers, okay. So then we initialize the count as equal to 1, okay, and the current num is equal to num, okay. So if there was a current num plus 1, means like 1 plus 1 2 was there, then only it would go in this while loop. So in this case, like 100 400 minus 100 minus 1 99 was not there, so we initiated it with the 1, and current number as 100, okay. When we check like 100 plus 1 101, it was not there in the array, so this didn't fire triggered, okay. So max count we are going to say is a max count was first set to the 0, and now it's 1, okay. So then it would be 1, okay, in this loop, okay, in this condition, and then it circle goes on and on. So the time now we are going to run this. Okay, so there is an error. So I think this error is because of the parenthesis. Okay. This is because of uh, there was extra s here, okay. So now this is accepted, okay. Now what we do is submit. So it is passed, okay. So now coming to the time complexity would be like it's order of n, because like we are doing iteration over the n, and this condition is only checked if like this loops is only performed if like there is only -1, means like its previous number and its present incremented number is there. Okay, it's not there. Okay. So so suppose in case of where there are like unique numbers every time, that case also it will like not go inside this while loop. Okay, because the unique numbers would not have their increment numbers. Okay, so suppose like 100, 200, 400, 500. Okay, in that case a while loop will be not gone. It's only gone whenever there is a increment value of it. Okay, so yes, and the space complexity would be uh, order of n. And yes, so guys, this is my part of the challenge where we are solving like I'm trying to solve like mostly 100 to 150 problems on the on daily basis, or like uh, regular basis, on uploaded in the YouTube. So yes, if you like this content, please keep hit the like